Is God protecting us? Yes. Even sinners are being protected by God. God's protection is evident from the time He created this earth. If you have studied a little science, I'm saying a little science because I studied also a little science, you will see that the planet Earth is protected by so many layers of gases. One of those protectors is the ozone layer. It protects us from the harmful rays of the sun. If it is not filtered by the layers of our atmosphere, the rays of the sun will be detrimental to people on earth. But the Almighty and the all-powerful God, and God full of wisdom, since the time of the creation, has protected this planet from the ill effects of maybe things that may enter in the atmosphere of the earth. There are meteors, meteorites, and other heavenly bodies that fall from the skies. And because of the protection that God has prepared for the earth, barely these foreign objects harm people. According to some scientific calculations, the possibility of being hit by a meteor or a meteorite is very remote because the earth is protected with what we call the Earth's atmosphere. There are other planets in the solar system without a protective atmosphere as the earth. But the earth is protected by an atmosphere which caused the burning of foreign objects that may be attracted by the gravitational pull of the earth. And one of them is, as I have said, the ozone layer that protects us from the harmful rays of the sun. So, to your question, is God protecting us even if we are sinning? When God put the ozone layer and the atmosphere of the earth, the ionosphere, the stratosphere, and all those gases around the earth, He's practically protecting everybody on earth. Even the most hardened criminals being protected by God. Now, if what you are asking is literal protection, physical protection, even spiritual protection, we have protection from the Lord. The Lord knows that the earth is the subject of the kingdom of Satan. Because the earth is the only planet in the solar system and in the entire universe inhabited by humans. I do not believe that there are planets that can entertain or cradle life as the earth. The earth is the only planet with existing beings like us. As it is said by the Apostle Paul in the book of Acts 17:26. Let us read.
And hath made of one blood all nations of men for to dwell on all the face of the earth, and hath determined the times before appointed and the bounds of their habitation.
God hath made of one blood all nations of men for to dwell on all the face of the earth. Men created by God were intended by God to dwell on the face of the earth. There is no other home for humanity than the earth. That is what the Bible tells us. Now, if God has prepared the earth as our home, I believe there is no other planet in the solar system, scientifically speaking, practically speaking, biblically speaking, as fit as the earth to be a place for humanity. Now, your question is God protecting us? Yes. Even sinners are being protected by God. The earth is the target of all evil spirits. Those spirits that have rebelled against God, who became demons, cohorts of Satan, the arch-enemy of God. We are protected by God from them. Let us read. In the book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 7, it says,
The angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him, and delivereth them.
The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him. May I mention that there is a special protection for those people who fear God. But every human is protected by God's loving care for us. Let us read in the book of Matthew chapter 5, verse 45.
That ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven. For he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust.
That is how loving our God is. God maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. So even if you are a sinner, not only sinning, because Christians may sin also. Servants of God may also commit sins. But if you really are a sinner, you are not a Christian, you are a rebel against God, you are enjoying God's protection. Why? He maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. When the Son of God rises, even the evil people are benefited by the rising of the sun. And when he sends rain, even the fields and the plantations of people who do not believe in God, people who blaspheme him, even they can receive the blessings of the rain of God that makes the plants grow and sustain every kind of life on earth.